Did you know there are 7 clear teachings from Jesus that a surprising number of Christians seem to overlook? It's not about complex theology, it's about the very heart of his message, the challenging parts that demand real change. Let's dive into these teachings that are often pushed aside. Tionis that, if truly lived, could transform everything. First, Jesus said, "Love your enemies." This isn't just about tolerating those who disagree with you. It's an act of radical love for those who might wish you harm. It means praying for their well-being, showing them kindness when they show you contempt. It's one of the hardest things to do, but it's a non-negotiable command. It's a love that mirrors God's own love, which is given freely to all, not just to the deserving. How often do we truly practice this, instead of just loving those who love us back? Next, forgive without limits. When Peter asked if forgiving 7 times was enough, Jesus replied, 70 times 7. This wasn't a math problem, it was a way of saying, stop counting. Forgiveness should be your default setting. It's about releasing the bitterness and resentment that holds you captive, not just for the other person's sake, but for your own freedom. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. True forgiveness is a continuous act of grace, a constant letting go. Then there's the call to be humble like a child. In a world that celebrates status, ego, and self-promotion, Jesus points to a child's simple trust and lack of pretense as the model for greatness in his kingdom. It means letting go of our pride, our need to be right, our desire for recognition. It's about acknowledging our complete dependence on God for everything. This isn't weakness. It's the source of true spiritual strength. It's an upside-down way of thinking that places the last first. The 4th teaching is to serve in secret. Don't do your good deeds to be seen by others, or you've already received your reward. Whether it's giving to the poor, fasting, or praying, Jesus encourages us to do it quietly, without an audience, without seeking applause. The true value lies in the motive of your heart, a desire to please God alone. In an age of social media, where every act of kindness can be broadcast, this call to hidden service is more countercultural and more important than ever. Then comes the famous line, "Don't judge others." Before you try to point out the speck of sawdust in someone else's eye, Jesus says to first take a look at the giant plank of wood in your own. This isn't about ignoring sin, but about starting with self-examination. It's a call to profound self-awareness and humility. We are so quick to diagnose others' faults while being completely blind to our own. The focus should always be on our own transformation first. The 6th teaching is to give without expecting anything in return. This is radical generosity. It's not just giving your leftovers, it's giving from your substance. It's lending to someone, even if you know you might not get it back. It's a generosity that flows from a heart that trusts God to provide, not from a strategic calculation of what you might get in return. It's a reflection of God's own giving nature, who gives good gifts to the just and the unjust. Finally, we arrive at what might be the most avoided teaching of all. Deny yourself daily. This is the ultimate death of the ego. It's about saying no to your selfish desires, your ambitions, your will, and saying yes to God's will every single day. It's the core of discipleship, the key that unlocks the power of all the other teachings. To love your enemies, you must deny your desire for revenge. To forgive, you must deny your right to hold a grudge. To be humble, you must deny your pride. Jesus asked a piercing question that still echoes today. Why do you call me "Lord, Lord, but do not do what I say." These 7 teachings aren't just suggestions. They are the path of a true follower. They are difficult, uncomfortable, and they go against every natural human instinct. But they are the way to true life, true freedom, and a faith that is real and transformative. So the question for each of us is not just whether we know these teachings, but how many of them do we truly practice? Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share.